start the practice test. Fill in the blanks. I gathered my dirty clothes up into a loose bundle and carried them downstairs to the washing machine. The crowd shouted words of encouragement at the marathon runners as they ran by. After the tough loss, the athletes cheered on the field, recounting their mistakes. The pilot skillfully navigated the air, ensuring a smooth and safe journey for everyone on the plane. Aircraft, airport. No, what is this? For the sake of all neighbors in the building, please keep your music. Without screen protector, your phone is abstract expressionism was a what can be the word? Was contributing. No, he exclaimed as the tiny Sophia slipped from his and disappeared into the car. After finally reaching their destination, the two travelers parted ways. Hello there, sorry for interruption, but I'm here to reveal my secret because this is not the first time that I'm scoring 145 on a practice test of Duolingo English test. I've already uploaded those videos where I have scored up to 145. You can watch them in my channel. But the reason behind that is simply practice. Of course, you might have heard this quote that practice makes perfect, and that is the reason behind enhancement of your Duolingo English test. So if you want to improve your scores, then you need to accustom yourself with each and every question type separately and one by one, and also practice hundreds of questions of them. In order to practice each and every question type separately, then there's a website which I personally use and has helped me a lot, and that is called dreamydt.com. The link of the website is in the description. You can go and check it from there. You can go to the website. There are more than 6,000 questions regarding DT with simple answers as well. Moreover, there is a beautiful option of AI scoring for read aloud questions, which help you get scores for your read aloud questions with the help of AI. And it simply means that AI will detect, it will grade your speaking automatically. And there are plenty more great options which you can explore by yourself by simply visiting the website. And even the new question types of DET have been added as well into the website. So if you want to score 145, or if you just simply want to improve your Duolingo scores, you need to practice and practice. I think the best website that you can find out there is Dreamy DT. You can visit from the link in the description. And now watch the rest of the practice test. Okay, let's max the voice, the sound. Where did you splash them? Okay, where did you splash them? Is it the word? Where did you splash them? Musical awakening he had launched for suddenly seemed within reach. The musical awakening he had launched for suddenly seemed within reach. The system is similar to what we've used in the past. What? The system is similar to what we've used in the past. I can't hear it, man. The system? What? The system is similar to what we've used in the past. The system is. We were all surprised to hear about the takeover of our company just last month. We were getting we were getting prepared, prepared to report that our finances were in gray in were in gray shapes. Is it gray? Okay. Reports that our finances were in great shape. Now our supervisor tell us that we are we are by a larger corporation. We are despite the change we are assured that nothing in our daily responsibility will be changing. And so one thing leads to another. I've never been very good at French. I've never been very good at French. At French. I've never been very good at French. Okay. He tried to adapt himself to his new surroundings. He tried to adapt himself to his new surroundings. They knew exactly what their skills were. They knew exactly what their skills were. They knew exactly what They knew exactly what their skills were. And if you need any help, please don't hesitate to ask me for additional feedback.
They constructed this project entirely with recycled metal.
They constructed this project.
They constructed this project entirely with recycled metal.
Project entirely with recycled metal. What?
They constructed this project entirely with recycled metal.
Yeah. A groundbreaking choreographer, Marius Perapa was one of the most influential ballet choreographer of all time. Uh, his revision of some older so women hope to cement their standard in the enduring ballet. Volume several of his uh, pieces survive to this day. Uh, okay, some for it or in some cases, even when the ballots, okay, even when the ballots they belong eh, to they belong to have been been is it lost to his long-lasting influence has really shaped modern ballet.
Now, the telephone and email are the most common means of distance communication. Now, the telephone and email are the most common means of distance communication.
I've been working on my application trying to make it as strong as possible.
The company prioritized the use of recycled materials during the manufacturing process. The company prioritized the use of recycled materials during the manufacturing process.
Our company was founded in the engineering town of Pittsburgh in 1850 as a maker. That is a machine used to turn a workpiece around on rotational axis and has been business for over 150 years since then. They have become renowned as makers of prestigious, no, of percussion machines. Okay, pre. What can be the word here? Okay, makers of what is that? Precious machines, tools, and as pioneers in technology, while our focus is still on manufacturing machine tools, our product life has expanded to increase to, to increase expanded to include a wider range of high performance equipment, no? Equipment and services for a variety of applications. In recent years, we are proud to say that we have the experience and expertise to provide complete machine tool solutions for high precision applications.
I felt very sorry that I had put them to so much trouble.
I feel very sorry that I put them into so much trouble.
I felt very sorry that I had put them to so much trouble.
Put them to so much trouble. During redox reaction, some atoms gain electrons while others lose electrons. During a redox reaction, some atoms gain electrons while others lose electrons. Okay, next. These tea rooms often double as bakeries so that tea and pastries are enjoyed together. These tea rooms often double as bakeries so that tea and pastries are enjoyed together. These tea rooms often double as bakeries so that tea and pastries are enjoyed together. These tea rooms often double as bakeries so the tea. Alright. Stu has always loved music but never knew how much until he found his new favorite band. He saw them at a concert and was blown away. He, he couldn't believe that They had been playing together so long and that he had never heard of them before. But he had listened. He looked around the room but couldn't see any clues to why the music was playing. However, he was surprised about it. Behind the scenes, the band was all in high school youth. Okay. What did Jihu do after he saw his new favorite band in concert? So he, but this was the first time he had ever heard this band. So he could be part of the city. Okay, after he saw, he went to. Okay, he find. How does Jihu keep up with new videos from his favorite band? Every Monday night, he looks forward to the new video. Jihu has listened to a CD. Jihu looks like if you go to concert. Uh, Jihu can use it. Interactive listening. You're an urban studies student who is nearing the end of their undergraduate studies. You're trying to decide if you should apply for a job or if you should apply for a doctoral program. You ask your professor to get for their opinion. I'm an urban studies student. Okay. I have some good news to share. I'd like to share my experience with professor here down below. My friend.
Hi, I'm doing well, thanks. What can I do for you?
I'm not really good at should apply for a job, should apply for a doctoral program.
That's a tough decision. Have you been looking at jobs in the field that you're interested in?
Yeah, so we're applying for doctoral program. Yeah, I've been looking, but maybe we'll apply these a few months.
That's true. A doctoral program would give you the opportunity to gain more knowledge and research experience in your field so that you can eventually get a job that you want.
Okay. Um, yeah, but then again, I don't know completely. I haven't done that yet. But it feels I would take a while motion if I'm going to study for several more years.
It definitely takes a lot of time and commitment, but it can be very rewarding. If you're not sure if an advanced degree is for you, why don't you try working in your field for a few years and then decide whether or not to pursue a doctorate later on?
Good idea. Thank you, Professor. Uh, I asked my professor to guide me. Um, not to guide me.
You're a student with a deep interest in the history of Asia, specifically the Silk Road's influence on ancient Asian civilizations. During this consultation about your research paper with your professor, they suggest joining the Asian History Club on campus to further explore your passion. So I have a deep interest in the history of Asia. Okay.
Your research paper topic is very intriguing. The Silk Road's influence on Asian civilizations certainly offers much to explore. That personal connection can often lead to deeper insights. But have you considered branching out, maybe involving others with similar interests? More like a club. We have an Asian history club here at college. I happen to advise it.
Okay, I'm interested but concerned about my is incorrect. No.
On the contrary, it could complement your academic work. Clubs provide a lively platform to discuss and share ideas.
Yeah.
I understand. I was also reluctant when I was in college, but participation in clubs provided me an invaluable academic experience. It expands your horizons, creates opportunities for collaborative study, and lets you explore topics in a different, more interactive light. It's perfectly fine to have doubts. How about this? You try attending one meeting. See how you like it before making a decision. Consider it extra research.
Conducting experiments is an important part of science. Do you think students should have hands-on experience doing experiments to understand scientific concepts, discuss the advantages and disadvantages of this approach to learning? I've always loved practical classes, my school days. Because conducting experiments, experiments help students learn topics practically and for a long period of time. Period of time. Um, as I still remember some experiments from my chemistry class back classes back from class 7 and 8, whereas I barely remember any topic from the books, and the credit obviously goes to the experiments. The only downside of it can be misuse of experiments by students, uh, which might be hazard to both students in the lab, but if, but if they are proctored uh, carefully by the teacher, then I see no problem in it. Uh, at the end, I would just say that if you want students to learn things more efficiently, then conduct more and more experiments and How might relying on the results of hands-on experiments influence students' understanding of sciences and the implications of this reliance? Okay, uh, I still remember an experiment from the eighth grade chemistry where the making process of soap was discussed in, in the lecture, and on the very our teacher and our teacher took us to for the experiment in the very next period. We were all super excited to see whether it would work or not, and we ended up making it, which somehow increased the belief on the topics discussed in the book. Or we have pulled one successfully. So it really increased. Okay, speaking.
Talk about some of your favorite hobbies and why you enjoy them. Talk about some of your favorite hobbies and
When it comes to hobbies, then I'm one of those people who has lots of hobbies and enjoys every one of them. But one of like some of my most favorite hobbies that I would be willing to do every single day without getting bored of them would be number one, of course, cricket. I love playing cricket. I love watching cricket. I even love playing cricket games. And this is something that I have grown up with. Like from the very start, when I was like 3, 4 years old, I started playing cricket and watching it. And till today, I don't miss a single cricket game out there. I watch every ball by ball, every game of cricket. And whenever I get an opportunity to play cricket with my friends, we gather and we do not miss the boat and we just come together to play cricket. Another one in the list would be swimming, and especially in summer. I love swimming. It doesn't matter if it is river, pond, a pool, or a water park. I love swimming everywhere, and it is one of my most favorite hobbies. And I think I'm well that kind of a guy who hates being sweaty, so that's why I think swimming is one of my favorite hobbies, and I uh, go for swimming every other week. Well, talking about this photo, I really don't have much information about rail trains and railways, but it seems like there is some sort of a problem with the train, as the railway track looks completely fine, and we see three people, two at the front of the train and one under the train, working to fix the problem in the train, and it might be some there might be something wrong with the maybe the train, and we can see a rope which is connected with the train, and we can't clearly see another end of it, but it does showcases that might maybe another train has come to somehow pull this train off if it doesn't work, and it is stuck in the middle of in the middle of nowhere, like in the surroundings all we can see is some sort of small hills in mountainous area, and by far at the end of the photo we can see a city, which means that it has it has had some issues in the middle of the way, and that's why the help team or the rescue team has come to figure out what the problem is and somehow fix it. And we can also from the photo it seems like it's taken in Switzerland. Discuss why it is important for adults to continue to learn and develop new skills. Okay. Talking about the importance of learning new skills for adults, then I have to say that by each day passing, new skills are coming into the world, and if you don't accustom yourself with all these new changes in the technology, then you might just miss out some of the best opportunities out there, and you might just miss out earning more money than other adults might be earning. And talking about the importance of new skills and developing new skills, let's talk. Let me just give you a practical example here. Like before 2020, people who have studied computer science or who are software engineers were working pretty great, and especially the photo editors like the graphic designers and all of those, they were working good at their fields. But after the AI revolution, now it seems like their jobs are in danger. But if they develop this new skills and they accustom themselves with the use of AI, then they can literally work and earn money in this new revolution. But if they don't and they refuse to do so, then they might just lose their jobs. Okay, writing and speaking sample. Name someone you know who is good at giving advice. Why do you think this person gives good advice? What type of advice does this person give, and how does it make a difference in other people's lives? Okay, from others, I always just one person more than others, and that's none other than God. Uh, if you face any sort of problem, you can you can ask for advice, and he will always be there to give this advice possible, which will definitely, which will absolutely help you come out of that hardship. And the reason why he is more trustworthy than others is the fact that he is successful himself, and that's what makes him even more trustworthy. Uh, let's be let's be honest. Uh, there are many people who will give you valuable advice, but maybe one day there might be envy of your success and want you to want you to come out of that hardship. So they might mislead you. Uh, and in that situation, my uncle is completely trustable. Yeah, I've taken many advice from him, advices from him. What is an important life lesson you have learned in the last few years? Okay, an important life lesson I've learned last years. Well, last few years were some of the I don't know how to explain them in my life. Like they were like the roller coaster of emotions for me. I have seen drastic changes in the last couple of years, which I haven't seen in my entire life. First of all, one thing I've learned is that you have to give a leap year to yourself after school if you're not comfortable, or if you're not really comfortable to just decide what should you do. And that's what I've done. I've given myself a leap year to just relax my body down and just to have enough time to just think about my future carefully and decide what should I do next, because I've seen one quote on internet which has helped me immensely, and that is, um, after school, the next 4 years that you're going to decide about your life will eventually decide the next 40 years of your life. For example, if you're studying, if you want to pursue your higher education in a certain field, you are going to stuck in there for the next 40 years, not only for the next 4 years that you're going to go and study. And that happens that happens more often, because there are just a very minimum percentage of people who have uh, literally got away from what they have chosen for their higher education and started something new. So that's why I've given myself a leap year to just relax and think clearly and carefully about what I should do in my higher education, or entirely in my life. Another thing I've learned is that even if you are studying, having a side hustle to generate some sort of money is a must nowadays for teenagers, and this will help you feel confident financially and, of course, mentally, because even if you're studying, you are still reliant on your dad, and he will definitely give you money to carry on and go forward in life. But if you're earning some sort of money from a part-time job or from part-time side hustle online, like I would prefer online side hustles more than job, because it wouldn't require some sort of strict rules to follow, and you will be free to roam around, do whatever you want to do, and give some sort of time every day, anytime, in the evening, in the morning, and this will generate some sort of money. So these are the two rules that I've learned in the past few years, which are must for every teenager to learn. Come on, I want to see my scores. Let's see, how much have I scored? Okay, come on, let's see my scores. Come on, let's see, how much have I scored, babe? Come on. Wow, that's extraordinary. Wow, mashallah.